Hi there, and welcome to Jamo Sports, where our conversations are centered around climate change and sustainability. We also spread the gospel of green habits and sustainable decisions. This podcast is powered by Jamo Climate Change Initiative. Sit tight and be enlightened by today's conversation.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Jumo Pod, an initiative of Jumo Climate Change. Is a youth-led initiative focused on raising eco-conscious generations. I am Favour DJ Mabasi, reaching out to you from Akwa Ibom. I'm not alone. I'm with two amazing persons. One happened to be reaching out to us from Lagos in the person of Mr. Segun. He does not like the word Mr., but forgive me. Yes, he happens to be the executive director of Jumo Climate Change, a passionate, eco-conscious individual, and also the first lady of environment. That's what I call her, Mrs. Esther, aka Eco Freak. Please say hi to everyone. Segun.
Hi everyone. I'm Segun. I'm here. I'm here to speak my mind.
All right, Esther.
Hi everyone. Yes, your girl, an Eco Freak. All right, nice to be here.
All right, it's a pleasure. Today we'll be focusing on a very important climate-related issue. We've heard of sustainability and we've sang and ranted about this word on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, but we've not, for once, gone to the foundation of what it truly means. So today's title of our podcast for today is ABC of Sustainability. It is called the ABC of Sustainability. And Mr. Sheikh, I want to start with you. Please, in the most simple form, on the best of ways, how do we define sustainability? And I want to add, how can we define this to the simplest of forms so the layman on the street culturally understand?
All right. So now the issue about the sustainability is it always, when you want to define sustainability, it always sounds so high level. It looks so professional. It looks like what somebody in Harvard has got to pick up and just push it to everybody. So I'll start from the high end level because I think we have a variety of audiences. So sustainability really means meeting our own needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Now, breaking that down to what people, what someone will understand. So I would like to use a case scenario. If there is a pot of soup in the house and you have a sibling of 4 or 5, you have a family of 4 or 5, and you're the first person to come and eat from that soup. So you know that other people are still going to eat. You now decide to take half of the pot. You're fine, but you decide to take half of the pot and you don't have any plans to cook more rice or cook more food to refill the pot. So other people that are coming will eat. So that's what sustainability is. Sustainability is making decisions, meeting your own needs, and also planning for other people who are going to eat from that same place you are eating, or taking resource from that same place you are taking the resource from. So I hope I'll be able to convince you guys with my
in the best of ways. The best of ways. I don't think there's any other better example that can be used than a pot of soup, because we all understand the scenario whereby, yes, you come back and you ask, where's my own share? And there's nothing left for you.
Yeah. I think I picked that because that exactly happened to me.
That scenario, clearly.
It happened to me, you understand? So I was affected by it. I was still bearing the pain. Yeah.
Interesting. So sustainability, if I understand you, is eat and let's live and let's live, or eat and let it remain for the next person.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wait, but to further ask, because it's an excellent example you've given, all right. But in the actual term, how does this relate? Because there is a close relationship between this sustainability and climate change. You hear people shouting, we want to save the planet, we want to help save the planet, make the world a better place, we're destroying. How does this whole boils down? How does it really affect the common man?
All right.
How does this affect the common man on the street? The woman selling pepper at Oshodi and Ketu, why should they be concerned?
Okay. All right. So most times when people talk about sustainability, they want to do it on the macro scale, or they want to do it at national level. Let me use some macro scale. They don't talk about it at the national level, international level, because in a way, macro decisions or decisions made at those levels affect and scale down to everyone. So you have someone in government who is making decisions about the economy, and not really making decisions about people are making decisions about economy, making decisions about how we are going to make. So most of our political decisions are more about the economy. Everybody wants to know how much we will make, well, this person will make. So sustainability is now bringing, there are three pillars of sustainability. They call them P's. You have the people, which is very important. But the next P is where the people are staying. That is the planet. So the second P is the planet. Then the third P is prosperity. So how do the people on the planet prosper? That is the main decision around sustainability. Remember what we said, meeting your own needs, not at the making sure you meet your own needs and you're not doing it at the expense of other people's needs, you understand, or the future generations. Now, people are living on a planet and they need to prosper. So whatever decision you are going to take must sustain the people, must sustain the planet, and the people must also prosper. So that's where sustainability comes in. So if you want us to drill down to the mama
Mama, Papa, Peking,
yes, Mama and Papa Peking. What are you choosing to make? Like now, you even want to make money. What business are you doing? In that business you are doing, are you ensuring that other people, your future generations, will have a planet, you understand, that they can continue to do that business? So people take the money and forget the planet. You understand? They always, so people doing sustainability, they are out of those two pillars. People are always taking, they already know, I have a business plan. If I do this, you understand? They already know which one will work. But they forget the planet, you understand? So they know they are focused on forget the planet. So why we German climate change is we are really pushing people that, okay, don't forget this middle PO, this is the planet. So I think that explains your question or answers your question.
Yes, because I see this like manifest itself, let's say in the oil and gas sector. Take for example, there's a particular place in Nigeria that the oil fishing community has completely been wiped out of existence because of the spillage of oil. So the people are getting prosperity but not considering the planet. But Esther, please, let's hear from you. First, I want to get your opinion on this particular issue. Then, I want you to also show us, like, what's the best way of preaching this message? How do we get this to the people out there? Sorry, Ma, you have the floor.
All right. Thank you very much.
Eco Freak.
Okay, so preaching this, because according to what Mr. Segun said, that there's a law.
Oh, God, it's up.
Yes, so there's a law on ground already as regards this.
Yeah,
but then
that's true.
We have not been able to push it to the people who are supposed to hear about it and also act according to what the law has laid down for us. So now preaching this, we'll have to, because the government have failed on this part, that's why we can see NGOs and different agents who are coming up just to make sure that this really stands and it is truly sustained as it should. Do you get? So I feel advocacy, as which everyone has been doing, will continue because awareness is key. And if people do not know about the thing, then we cannot condemn them or we cannot criticize their actions. But when they know about it and then we bring up enforcement to make sure that, okay, we've told you about this thing and yet you are still doing it, then you know that you are to face the required punishment. Do you get? So I feel advocacy should continue, creating awareness, telling people the effects of not sustaining the environment and what we later get in future if we do not now, and what we gain when we start now. So awareness is key. Awareness is key. Advocacy should be done forever. Like we should continue. And yes, because it cannot be overemphasized. Every now and then we keep saying this, and it seems like people are not listening. People are not, some other parts of the country are not hearing about it. And it's just like we're not doing anything yet. So even we do advocacy, let's ensure there's enforcement too. Let people be punished for their action, because there's a law. And if there's a law, then there's punishment attached to you not doing it.
Beautiful. So let me ask you this question in addition. So wait, we know that a lot has been done already by advocacies, by initiatives like Jumo, for example, like some other. I've met a couple of people doing this. The question is, how do you rate Nigerians' response now in the pursuit of this climate change, sustainability, and the SDGs? Basically, how do you rate our progress so far?
The progress is really not encouraging, to be honest, because it just seems like nothing has changed over time. Do you get? People just, and I feel some way, somehow, we do the stuff ourselves, like the agency, the NGOs who have come up in one way or the other to preach about these things. We get to do all of these things by ourselves, by going to one location or the other to clean, to do the cleaning ourselves. So people in that environment just say that, oh, it is the government that is working, that is their job. We are not to do anything. Do you get? So I feel, so that is why there's maybe little progress, because I can't really, it's not very visible for me. The progress so far is not very visible. Yeah.
Let me throw a question to Segun. So what do you think might be responsible for this nonchalant behavior? I know she had mentioned that advocacy is key, but to the best of what we've been doing with advocating, what also do you think could be? Could there be a cultural constraint? Could there be a mentality issue? How do we address it? What could be the problem?
All right. So
in 30 seconds, sir.
All right, so
in 30 seconds.
I have a lot to say in a way. So
I know, right?
Let me react.
They'll watch out for the next episode, sir. They'll watch out for the next episode of this podcast. All right, an interesting one.
Yeah, the thing is, first, I think one of the major reasons is one, we don't have this knowledge of climate infused into our educational system. So Nigeria's educational system is, we can see what's going on with ASU and what the lecturers are fighting for, and how the FG is fighting, and where we have this tussle, and it seems like whatever they've been fighting for, they will never even get it, and it's just a waste. So we have a system, we have laws, as Esther said, we have laws, we have these things embedded. Fortunately, I've worked with an environmental protection agency here in Lagos, and I understand that there are a lot of laws. But the system we have is not driven to protect the environment, but driven to make revenue.
True.
So remember that, as I said, people are always focusing on three pillars. The first is people, planet and prosperity. The issue is right now, even that people, I think we don't have a value for life in Nigeria.
True.
That value for life. So I will remove that people that I said before. Everyone is focused on prosperity. The old boy wants to blow.
That's true. Very true.
To blow. Everybody is just looking for, I want to prosper. But the thing is that you can't prosper in an environment that would not allow you to prosper. It's just like a crab wall. So I believe this is the time for us in Nigeria to look at the people we put in system. Everybody only looks at the president. Oh, the president is terrible. The governor is terrible. But who are the House of Reps you are voting? Those people understand what they are doing about the climate. What is their plan for the climate? They are the ones who make the laws. My own vexation with Nigerian political system is not even the president or the executive. My own is the senators. They are the senators and
lawmakers.
They are the bulk of the headache. I'm happy about something that happened recently where most of them can go back because of the things they've been playing before, and they passed the law that they themselves signed that they didn't even know. It's baffling that we have people who are the voice of the people. We have people representing the people, but people they are not even close to the people. They are running a system of government trial on their own, making their own things meet themselves. and they are never concerned about the future. They are not even sustainable in their actions. They do projects to favor themselves or get money or big money, and they don't even care about coming to stay in the environment they are going to live. Either they are living in Abuja, or they're not living in that village, or they're not living in that
or Dubai.
You understand? So these people don't. They are not in touch. They're not based in the problem. So I think we need people who are based in the problem, who have seen the problem. They are inside it, and they know that okay, there's a need to push things, and they need them at the ends of government. So you understand?
Now I jump
yes, and in terms of the NGOs, the problem we have at the NGOs is that everyone is doing their own thing. I'm sorry. This is my last point. Everyone is doing their own thing. There have been recent engagements by the Youth Congress of Africa. There are a lot of unions, even the African Climate Reality Branch. Everyone is just trying to push everything. So I believe we need to consolidate our efforts. Because I remember when I did one of my
so beautiful points.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I'll stop you. Thank you. Let me just stop here.
Okay. I know you're a man with vast experience and a burning passion. And why you see the juice, there's a lot of juice here. That's why we're going to have a next episode next month. And I think it's going to be the ABC of Sustainability Part 2. They should watch out for it, right? So yes. Yeah, they should watch out for it. And also, they could engage with us. Please, let me check this in. Please, if you're listening to us, you could engage with us on Twitter. We are there on Twitter. We are there on LinkedIn. We are there on Facebook. We are there on every social media hub, And we are there as Jomo Climate Change Initiative. And you could also follow the podcast on Anchor, right? So, possibly, hoping before the end of next month, you could catch up also on Spotify, right? So, before we wrap it up, we spoke a lot about what we need to get done. You made mention of the inclusion into our curriculum as education, and it's so sad that in a country that is called the Giant of Africa, we don't place much priority on education. And you made mention of holding accountable the people we place in power, not just the president or the governor, but the legislative and the judiciary arm of government also, because the judiciary is the executive arm, yes, in this, rather the interpretation arm of the government. They interpret the law and they enforce it, basically. So without them functioning properly, and without the lawmakers enforcing the law they made, we don't even know. We're just caught up in the middle. You also made mention of we coming together as advocacy agencies to come uniform like the United Nations, what is obtainable in the United Nations among the different nations of the world, democratic and free, upholding common values, and the effect we can see it all over the world. So 3 major points you've dropped there. But now, Esther, I want to ask you this question. Our environmental champion, ma. We've mentioned all the things we've done wrong. Can we speak on 2 things that we've done right and how we could build from there and improve? And I think that's what we're going to end the podcast for today. What have we done right so far, and how can we build from there? In 30 seconds.
So far, okay, let me be fast and think about it. All right, so far, like NGOs are really trying. I've worked with Loma too. In a way, they're also doing their best, but there's more to do in terms of the population that we have in the country where we are. So there's a whole lot to do as regards the NGOs. We've been trying our best to make sure people hear about it and do their best to take actions too. So it's not like we're not doing anything. Yeah, they are really trying. I've seen NGOs who do, pull crowd by doing free medical assessments and all of that, just create awareness for people to know about the environment, just in a way to have their attention one way or the other. Yeah, so they've been doing a lot, but then there's more to do. The population is a very large one, and we've not even gotten to half of it. So there's need for everyone to do this together. Like Mr. Segun has said, we all need to come with one hymn, with one voice, and go out there, tell people about it, the effects, and not just. I think they should tend to focus on the mentality of people. I think this has been over time and it has been passed from generation to generation. Oh, we care less about what is happening. Yeah, as regards the environment especially. So I think the mentality of people needs to change. You know, I don't know, but we'll just find ourselves to do something right about it. Domo is here for us. Yeah. So so yes. So there's a whole lot to do. There's a whole lot to do.
Yeah. We agree. So Segun, any last words from you? If you have one message to the youth, if you have one message to the Nigerian market women, if you have one message to the governor, if you have one message to the lawmakers, what will it be in 2 sentences, sir?
Really?
No, bud. All right. First, you probably be just to add to what Esther said.
Definitely.
Nigeria will be trying. I see the effort, the consciousness of the government to send people to learn about the environment. Their part in the national determined contributions to reducing the effect of actions on climate is there. But we think there are a lot of commitment without action. So I think it's that action that needs to follow through right now.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of going on. But my word, yes, in 2 sentences or in one.
Already.
Yes, I stopped. You see, I'm managing my time. So, my word to everyone is we are moving into that time where we are going to choose our leaders for the next 4 years. And you know that sometimes it takes 1 minute for you to make a decision that will change your life for the best or change your life for the worst. But now we have someone who's going to lead us and make decisions for 4 years for a nation. We need to understand that are these people going to make decisions that will help our future generations thrive? The thing is, we can live on this earth that we are living right now. Is not we're not even enjoying it the way we should enjoy. So imagine curating and now what's the essence of giving birth to children that will come and suffer and they can't even survive? Businesses can't thrive because we remove all the resources in the world. We have taken all the water. We feel like it cannot exist. You cannot remove. You can't deplete. But there is a limit to everything. Nature will always react when we don't keep the circles. So, that's my word. Let's make the right decision right now. Let's engage our senators. I'm not talking about the president. Our senators because they're the ones that speak for us. So that's my word.
2 sentences well spent. Thank you so much, sir.
To say that.
So, Esther, any last words for the president?
For the president? Oh wow.
Yeah.
There's work to do, so yeah, that's my word for you. Whoever we are going to
all right.
vote for,
whether we're going to
whoever we're voting for should know that there's a whole lot to do as regards our environment. So every Nigerian, every youth should look out for the best candidates, because I can't start nominating for you. Yeah, so let's be intentional about our voting this time around.
True. Thank you so much, guys. It was a wonderful session with you guys. We could call it a wrap from here, can't we?
Yeah. Good.
Beautiful.
If I talk, we'll spend another hour.
There's one thing I love about conversing with Mr. Segun. He doesn't like the name Mr. Is that the fire is constantly burning. You can't stay with him and not catch it. And it's amazing because I am stuck with 2 powerful persons. Like, I believe this change is going to spread throughout Nigeria. So we're encouraging all of you to engage with us. This is going to be a monthly affair. Look at previous episodes that have been released and follow the trend. Get into the conversation, engage with us on Twitter, check us out on LinkedIn and on Instagram. Let's make this change together. Let's raise indeed an eco-conscious generation, not just generation, like you're going to say generations. All right.
A quick announcement. I want you guys to also remember that we're going to be having a Twitter space coming up very soon. So watch our
That's true.
There you can talk and you can see me rant or the ranting I want to rant. Because it's pretty all right.
So the Twitter space is going to be next month and it's going to be demystifying
That's the word.
sustainability. You have to be there. You have to engage. So thank you so much for having us. We remain Jumo's podcast or Jumo's pod.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
See you next time.
Thank you so much for engaging. From Uyo, Nigeria. Same like
Washington.
Kentucky, Akwa Ibom.
My chicken in Lagos. And